Opening note: I will read each topic title followed by a concise, listener friendly 4-line summary that preserves the original facts and detail. Topic 1: A sharp escalation in US Canada trade tensions as Trump says he will impose 50% tariffs on Canadian goods within 30 days, a move that could raise consumer prices and disrupt cross border supply chains. President Trump announced additional 50% tariffs on certain Canadian goods to take effect 30 days after signing. Reports gave an example date of August 19. The measures target roughly $20 billion of goods focused on sectors the U.S. called discriminatory, including autos, alcoholic beverages, and dairy, and sweep across many consumer and industrial items such as wine, hockey sticks, and cement. Energy, potash, fertilizer, fish, and critical minerals were excluded. The administration invoked Section 338 of the Tariff Act of 1930, an unprecedented large-scale use of that provision, raising legal and policy disputes and the prospect of litigation. Officials said the tariffs apply regardless of USMCA coverage, exceeding protections under existing agreements. Canada has strongly protested, with the Prime Minister and provincial leaders threatening retaliatory tariffs and calling for negotiations, while businesses warn of border supply chain disruption, higher transport and consumer prices, and localized bottlenecks. Experts caution the move could be extended to other trading partners and heighten global supply chain and price uncertainty. Topic 2: Geopolitical tensions and U.S.-Iran strikes have kept oil volatile and prompted investor caution, while Russia's new drones and defense demand lift weapons makers. Geopolitical escalation and reciprocal U.S.-Iran strikes have roiled oil markets and prompted investor caution. Brent traded around the high 80 per barrel, WTI around the low 80s, with volatility remaining high. Background risks include repeated strikes on urban and military targets between U.S. and Iran, Houthi threats to Saudi shipping, and reported tanker hits in the Strait of Hormuz, all of which have amplified supply concerns and reduced transits through the strait. Diplomatic relief surfaced when mediators reportedly proposed a 10-day truce, giving temporary reassurance, but deep policy differences between Washington and Tehran keep substantial uncertainty in place. U.S. crude and gasoline inventories show mixed signals, with crude and gasoline draws expected, while distillate stocks may rise, creating a mixed short-term supply picture. On defense, Russia's increasing numbers of jet-powered Shahed drones, capable of speeds up to roughly 500 kilometers per hour and shortening detection and interception windows, have spurred demand for faster countermeasures. Firms, including Ukrainian and private makers, are developing high-speed interceptors like Skyfall's P-1 Sun jet killer and exploring electric and small turbojet options targeting 400 to 500 kilometers per hour, but cost and mass production challenges remain. Higher munition and systems demand is lifting defense contractors' outlooks and revenues. Topic 3: A judge's temporary restraining order has put the Paramount-Warner Bros. Discovery merger on hold, underscoring legal and regulatory scrutiny of major industry consolidation. District Judge Araceli Martinez-Olgan issued a 14-day temporary restraining order halting the Paramount Skydance acquisition of Warner Bros. Discovery to give states time to litigate an antitrust suit led by 12 state attorneys general, with a preliminary injunction hearing set for August 3rd. The state plaintiffs, led by California Attorney General Rob Bonta, argue the combined company would hold dominant positions in theatrical release markets, blockbuster distribution, and basic cable licensing, alleging violations of Section 7 of the Clayton Act and claiming the deal would substantially lessen competition. The judge concluded the states presented persuasive evidence of market concentration and competitive harm, weighing public interest and equity in favor of the TRO.